Hello, everyone. Donna Smith here. And today I am shooting this video on behalf of the Seattle Robotics Society, aka SRS. And I am a very passionate and active robot contest and robot design builder. I am also a member of the SRS. I have been for a very long time. I am also the website admin for one of our club websites, robothon.org, where all of our contests are placed with current information about our contests, as well as a active member of the Robothon and Events Planning Committee. And today I want to talk about a relatively new addition to our active contest list, specifically updates that have been made as of August of 2025 to the line following rules. Let me share my screen and show you exactly what I am talking about. So I'll be including the specific link underneath this video for the specific contest rules. As I say, these are active now. And one of the things that's so great about this contest, the changes that we have made, is that now we offer two different tier levels within the same contest. In other words, the same line following course is being used across either tiers. So we have a beginner's tier, which we are calling no loop counting. And that's been the contest that has been in existence for years throughout the club. But the new addition, the second tier that requires more advanced skills and building, we are now calling loop counting. And the idea is that with loop counting, you not only have to successfully navigate the course that has various links to it and also various amounts of waviness that the robot has to stay on the course. The whole goal of the line following course is to successfully navigate within the fastest run time possible. So that's the whole premise of the contest, is to have your robot execute the course as fast as possible. But the additional layer with loop counting, tier number 2, the new element of the contest, will require the robots to not only navigate, but also count how many times that it's going around the loop, the totality of the closed loop, and be able to count those number of times. So here is a sample view of such a course that includes the start, what we call the start and end line. That is the basis for the loop counting method of what a robot needs to look for with its line following sensors to be able to adequately detect that start and end line. And the whole idea is that once that the tier 2 contest starts for all the robot entries for that contest, is that the contest official announces how many loops around this course. This is just a sample course. How many loops around that the robot has to go to be qualified as a potential winner for the contest. So say, for instance, the contest for tier number 2 has been announced and all the builders are around the course ready to run. And so say, for instance, that the official announces that each robot needs to navigate 3 different times. So the robot, with the builder action, the robot begins the loop around the course, and then it's expected then that the robot will stop after it crosses that start and end line on the 3rd count round, as a general example. So basically, this is a great contest to practice your build skills and really improve your builder experiences and your creativity, and still stay with a more simplistic robot contest, specifically line following. Now, let me show you an example of what it is that a great line following robot looks like. This here in the front, this is a skirt that shields the set of line following sensors, okay? Because that is really a great idea for any line following build, is that you have a light. By the way, here's the side view of that, okay? The idea is that any source of ambient light or fluorescent lights, what have you, that can interfere with the sensors, adequately seeing black and white on the course, that these, as a skirt like this, will help to control that light interference. And this happens to be a parallax Bobot platform that this is built on, with some additions like the skirt, okay? And the idea, what really makes a great potential tier 2 robot is, if you, for the loop counting, is that you can, I have 3 suggestions for hardware and well, mostly software design modifications to your basic great line following robot, okay? To be able to adequately have the robot sensors see and then count that start end line. Okay, I'm going to review with you 3 different design choices that you might want to consider. You might want to augment or change your design for a finite state machine, where one state in that machine is always looking for that start and end line, so that it is automatically seen by the robot software. Another idea is to, provided that you're using like an Arduino or say a Raspberry Pi for your robot, is you can include a real-time operating system or an RTOS, and where you can design a set of parallel running tasks on the microprocessor, and have one of those tasks that is exclusively looking for that start and end line. Again, the whole idea is to have a design, a software architecture that can always pick up that line for when that sensors, is detecting a crossing of that line. Another methodology is to include a hardware interrupt, where when that line detector sees, in my case, all 4 line sensors being detected for that start and end line, that hardware interrupt is automatically triggered, and then the software can take the appropriate action. So that's some design ideas to augment your existing line following robot so that it is competable in this second tier. So why am I so excited about this new addition to line following? As I said just a little bit ago, it's a great way to expand your skills and still stay with a more simplistic line following course and more simplistic build, and yet be able to expand your experiences and your general build capability when you compete in a higher level, more challenging type of course and contest. And as I said, this is the maiden voyage, so to speak, time frame for this new line following contest rules. And the first time that this set of rules will be officially used is for the Mini-Robothon that is coming on October the 4th. And so I encourage all of you at least to come to the October 4th event. It's available for registration, all venue information, etc., off of robothon.org. I will be putting that information also in the comments below this video. And especially, I encourage all of you to build a line following robot, either that just adheres to the tier 1 set of rules, or also that includes the more difficult level for line following. So I hope I have provided some inspiration and background and information about this new rule set for line following. And I hope to see you all there. And this is Donna Smith with the Seattle Robotics Society signing off for now. And make it a wonderful day.